my channel. So today I want to tell the story of my firstborn's birth story. Let's see, where do I start? Okay, sorry, I'm still new at this, so I have to think about it. It was such a long time ago. It was 12 years ago, so it was a long time. So it all started when, let's see, it was February 16th, and I started getting contractions, but I thought that it was just gas because this is my first baby. I really didn't know what contractions were supposed to feel like. I mean, I knew they were gonna hurt, but because they weren't hurting, I didn't think that I was in labor yet, even though her birthday, it was February 17th, it was supposed to be the day after, well, it was the day after. I knew she was coming, but I just didn't think it was going to be that soon. I thought maybe she was going to be a little bit later than that. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. But it ended up being that there was supposed to be like a really bad snowstorm, and at that time we lived with my daughter's other mother's mom, so her mom, her grandma basically. We were over there, so we had to go closer to the hospital that I was going to have her at, which was where my grandma lived and lives now still. So we went over there a few days before I was supposed to give birth. So me and Colette's mom went to my grandma's house, and that night, February 16th, we went to bed, and I was still getting like those pains, but like I said, it felt like gas, so I didn't think nothing of it. So we went to bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and the contractions started to get worse. It started to hurt a little bit more. But I laid there for a little bit and just trying to see like what it was. Like if I was really in labor or I was just having Braxton Hicks. You know, if you don't know what that is, I mean most people that watch this probably do. Braxton Hicks are just like contractions that happen before you go into labor, but you're not really in labor, but it feels like it. So I was just trying to make sure that's not what it was. But I tried to go back to sleep, and it just got worse. So I tried to wake Colette's other mother up, and I think she thought that I was joking, or I don't know. I think she just didn't think I was in labor yet. She was sleeping, so she didn't know, she was half asleep. But I was like, no, you gotta get up. Like, this is the real thing. It hurts now. Like, something is up. She's coming. So she jumped up. I got up. We woke my nan up, my grandma. But I call her my nan. And we told her that I was in labor. So we quickly got everything together, and we got in the car. It was really cold. I remember, I got outside and I was, freezing. I don't even remember if I put a jacket on. Probably not, but I was in a lot of pain. I don't remember. But I remember getting in the back seat. My nan got in the front. Wait, I don't know. I really don't remember if I got in the front or the back seat, honestly. But that's how much pain I was starting to be in. But I remember she drove really fast to the hospital. I was surprised we didn't get pulled over. Thankfully we didn't, but even if we would have, I'm sure it would have been okay. But this was in the middle of the night, so, well, early morning, because I think it started to happen at I don't know, I think around midnight is when it started, my contractions started to happen, and then it got worse. So.
Why in here?
Huh?
Why in here?
I'm talking.
What are you doing?
I'm just talking. I'm talking about Sister's birth story. When Sister came out of my belly.
Wait, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this a picture of the word?
Yeah, because I wanted to show them that this is what she looked like. Not when she was first born, but a few days after. This is what we had her picture taken. And I chose to put her in a pink outfit with a pink tie. And nobody liked that idea. I thought it was cute, but no one really liked it. But I still think it's cute. She probably don't like it now, obviously. But it's okay.
Was that you, Mommy?
Nope.
Who is it then?
That's Colette's other mommy.
Oh, why you just ask the doctor for
Sorry,
her?
JJ's. I'm telling JJ the story. Hmm?
And why is her in here?
Yeah, she was in mommy's belly too.
Why hers have her hand?
That's because that's after she was born.
Can I show them?
Hmm?
Why are you talking with the camera, you?
Because I'm telling them the story.
Mom, you're telling your own self a story?
No. It looks like that now. But no, people will watch this and they'll see it.
You're looking that way.
Yeah.
Like the
I'm looking
picture.
at you. Thank you. Yeah, now keep tapping. Can I finish the story? You gotta be quiet for a second so I can finish the story, okay?
What story is?
Okay. Where was I? Now I have to think. Okay, so we were on the way to the hospital. And we were driving really fast because I was in a lot of pain because she was coming out of my tummy, right? So we finally get to the hospital and
Why are you making a noise?
I finally get to the hospital and I think I was only like 4 centimeters dilated or something like that.
But your
But I was
body
still
looks
in a
like
lot of
this.
pain. Yeah. And so I remember them giving me some sort of like medication so
It's getting
it wasn't so
darker,
bad.
look.
Yeah, through the IV, so the pain
Daddy, why?
pretty much stopped. I mean, I
Daddy
fell asleep
didn't hold up
for the
when
most
going out
of the time. I'm sorry,
bar.
guys. This is really hard because he keeps talking. You gotta be quiet
Mm.
because I can't tell the story when you're talking.
But Daddy's gonna come home and talk.
Okay, but you gotta be quiet.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to finish this later because he's not gonna let me do this. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry, I have to talk low because I had to run away to the bathroom because JJ will not let me make this video for nothing. You know how kids are. Okay, so where did I leave off? Okay, so we get to the hospital and they gave me an injection for pain because the contractions were getting like extremely bad. And we were still, I believe, in the little section like where you first go to give labor to, I can't talk, where you first go when you go in labor, and it's not in the ER, it's like on the labor floor, but it's not quite like where you give birth yet. And I remember trying to go to the bathroom, and I think that's when, well, my water never broke, but the mucus plug definitely came out. That's when it came out, and that's when I definitely knew she was coming. So then I remember them wheeling me up to the labor and delivery, and at this point, the contractions were so bad that I could not deal with it. Like, the medicine was not working anymore, and I was like, nurse, please, you gotta help me. I cannot take this anymore. So they gave me an epidural, and the first experience with that was like terrifying, because I did not know what to expect. But basically, like, the needle is like this big, and it goes into your spine, and they make you like bend over, and you can't move at all, because if they mess up, you can like go paralyzed. All these things can go wrong. I've heard like horror stories with that, but you know, I did it. I didn't really like have a birth plan or anything. Like, this was my first baby. I was young. I was only like 18 years old, and I did not know about any of that. So I just got the epidural. And after that, the contractions pretty much went away. Like, I was numb from like here down. I couldn't feel anything. So I was pretty much okay, smooth sailing, until I was ready to push, and it felt like my body was just like pushing on its own. Like, I remember them telling me not to push yet, but I couldn't really help it. Like, my body was doing it on its own. Yeah, so then I remember them telling me it was time to push, and they put my legs up in these like stirrup things, and her other mother was on one side, and the nurse is on the other side holding my legs back, because I kept trying to like put my legs back together for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, and I pushed for what? I don't know. Like, it was happening. It seemed like it was so fast, but I don't know how fast it really was. I think it was maybe like only like a half an hour. And I pushed like 4 or 5 times, and she came out. And I remember hearing her cry, and she was beautiful, and they put her on me. And I looked over at her mom, and she looked like she was gonna puke, because it probably was like a really bad sight to see down there. She didn't, I don't think she did, but yeah, they put Colette on me, and that's when I decided to name her Colette. She was supposed to be named Tatiana. That's the name that I was gonna pick at first. But Colette is her other mother's middle name, and her family thought that that name would suit her best. And when she came out, I definitely agreed. She was more of a Colette than she was a Tatiana. So I don't know, that pregnancy was definitely awesome. Like, I really didn't have any problems. But the only thing that was scary that I actually did forget, we didn't know if we were going to be able to take her home right away, because they said that she had like a hole in her heart when she was first born. So I remember that like terrifying the crap out of me. And we had to wait to see if we were able to take her home, but it ended up being okay, and we were able to take her home, and it was great, and she was cute, and she was like the best baby ever. She definitely cried a lot. She had a lot of gas, but it was okay, because she was great, and she still is great now, and she's 12 years old, and she's a little, well, she's not little, she's a young lady now, and she's beautiful, and she looks like me, and I love her, and yeah, she wanted me to do this video, or a video about her, so this was something that I thought of, you know, kind of telling her from what I remember from her birth story. So yeah, that's it, and if you guys like this video, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribed, and I'll be back soon with more videos. Thank you. Bye.
Now for the fun part. You'll have 4 chances to pose, so have fun. 4? Make sure you look at the camera.
You gotta look out here.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
My tongue's got one.
3,
Ready?
2, 1.
Ready? Last one. Ready? Go like this. Like this one. Okay.
3, 2,